Hey y'all. So I wanted to do a like post eclipse, day after Equinox video just to feel out the energy. I feel like a lot of changes are taking place. I feel like and this is my first time doing this without music for a very long time, but I just feel like this feels right. Let's just stay in the stillness. So I'm going to do what I normally do. I will ring the bell, but I just want to take a look at what's been going on because I just feel like it's been a lot. It's been a lot for a lot of people. Life is lifing in different areas, but for the most part, not everything, but I would say that for the most part, the things that are happening to us and not for us and not to us, and are unsticking us. I think people are going to begin to see movement in places that have been stagnant for like years, y'all. Like if there's an area of your life where you felt like you weren't experiencing growth or you were experiencing a lot of stagnancy, I feel like something has been dislodged. The dam has come down and now everything is flowing. But that does not come without chaos. So, change brings about chaos because it's a disruptive energy. It's disrupting your norm, okay? And your nervous system might be attuned to, whatever your previous situation was, even if it's not good for you, it's become it's something you've normalized. Well, we're not doing that no more. So let's get it. Take some deep breaths, y'all, because, well, all right, y'all, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna pull some tarot. See what these coming energies want to say. Sorry, y'all, I have my window open. First card out is the Nine of Swords. Next card is the Hanged One. Got the Strength card. Queen of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands, y'all. Let's get it. Nine of Wands is, I'm sorry, I have this like in cinematic mode. I don't know why I did that, but let's see if I can get myself out of it. There we go. It's the Nine of Wands. This is when you haven't given up, but you are definitely world weary. The road, the journey to where you're trying to get to has made you weary. It is the wounded warrior. Okay. But I think a lot of what's making you feel exhausted right now is the Nine of Swords. Okay. This is about stress, worry, anxiety. All right. Insomnia, problems, focusing on your problems is making you lose sleep, feel restless. All right, but the thoughts that are overwhelming you are you running worst case scenario drills about how something's going to turn out, or you freaking out or assuming the worst and letting your negative self-talk win over and take center stage of the conversations you are having with yourself. You have the Hanged One. So this is all about changing your perspective, okay? This is a temporary pause, but this pause is so that you can regain focus, regain a new perspective, okay? It's also a card of enlightenment. So something about the way you've been looking at a situation is getting turned on its head. And it might have been a very severe tower moment, an unexpected, abrupt change that gave you this swift kick in the pants, this, sudden shock or jolt that made you look at something differently, okay? And then you have the Strength card, and I love it. I love it in this deck with all of the bees, and I love it because she's sitting in almost this energy, in this pose of like surrender, okay? I think you're being asked to surrender. And sometimes we think surrendering is forfeiting, is weakness, is giving up. And that's not what it is. Deep, deep, deep spiritual surrender is trusting the universe, trusting whoever it is, whatever it is that you pray to, is trusting your own inner I amness. It's trusting your own inner guidance. It's trusting, the God in you. And it's trusting that everything is working out. As Florence Scovel talks about, baptizing everything in success, no matter what it looks like. I baptize this situation in success. And it's not to say, oh, you're celebrating the terrible things that have happened to you. It is that you are saying, my life is not made terrible by this, or this is not the only experience I'm ever going to have. Okay? We have the Queen of Swords. So again, this thing about like elevating the way you're thinking about something, or having this brand new perspective. Also, for some of you, it's kind of like, like a queen isn't allowed to like display her feelings, right? So for a Queen of Swords, this is more like, it's not that you're losing that feminine energy of nurturing, of compassion, of caring, but it still does come in as like a facts over feelings sort of an energy. And also just moving out of this energy of like, oh, I don't know what to do, everything's going wrong, into like, everything is working out for me. And this is like playing chess and not checkers. This is about thinking of the long game, the long strategy, and how it affects not only you, but everyone around you. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, and I love this. This is about having, your soul tribe come together. You might be working on a project with someone. You might be starting a business with someone, or getting some type of like investors or community support, or someone pointing you in the right direction, or just being around like-minded people and going to, removing yourself from the places and spaces that were hurting you, and moving into spaces that are nurturing you, moving into spaces that are replenishing you, restoring you, okay? I love that. I want to pull some let's see. I want to pull some other cards, but I'm kind of running out of time. The tarot, I could sit on that all day. The Bone Collector. I love this. This is about that you are the collection of all of your experiences. That everything you are today is a collection of everything you've been through. And that no part of it is, no part of your story should you be ashamed of. Okay, so even if you feel like something is finally moving forward that was stuck for a really long time, that doesn't mean that your progress is any less worthy of celebration. Okay, it doesn't mean that that period of being stuck in that situation or in that mindset or in that environment is a reflection, you know, like that poorly reflects upon you, when in fact that was just part of your journey and how in a space you needed to sit in until you got the lesson. Okay, look, you got stuck in the mud, but I feel like that's where you guys have been feeling you've been stuck in the mud or stuck in a rut or not able to push past a certain area of your life or career, you know, or financial standing or situation, you know. Oh, Golden Palace, what's that? For me, this is like, and you see it's the 23, it's change. And look at strength at the bottom. Again, you are strong enough to move through and move past whatever you felt you were stuck in. Whether it was a depression, I don't care what it looks like, okay? Change is here. You got the 23, which comes to a 5. But I want to read this very quickly before we're out of time. It says, there is always enough. Ooh, I love this. It says the Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you are entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. Oh my gosh, guys. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life. Yeah, this is crazy because this is like basically what I was saying. Authentically you're living your life, how authentically you're living your life and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches. Now, share the wealth. Come on now. Come on, y'all. That was a word. All right. So, should I pull one more card from somewhere? Yeah, let's just pull a card from my deck. From my deck. It's not for sale, so I don't even know why I'm showing you guys. Look at that. Retreat. Retreat. Look at that silence with the moon in the background. It's time to just chill out, guys. It's time to retreat, to gather your inner resources, your inner strength. Look, detox. Yeah, so that you can power up, fuel up, get yourself ready for what's to come, because what was stuck is now unstuck. What was stagnant is now in steady flow and movement. And so even when, you know, you're starting back up momentum, the beginning can be a little bit bumpy, a little shaky, a little uncertain. And especially when things are changing, we're being thrusted into the unknown. And that's very uncomfortable, y'all. But you will be so happy you did, you know? So take deep breaths. Be very, very gentle and kind with yourself. All right, my loves. And with that, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important. You're seen, you're heard, you're worthy, you're deserving. You're magic, baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.